No lie, I could eat this whole thing.
Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple.
But I'm not.
So the dish that I'm making uses 3 different meats, chicken, beef, and shrimp. And it uses some vegetables and a bunch of spices, and you're also going to need a couple of skillets, alright? So go ahead and screenshot this because these are the ingredients. Now let's get right into making the dish. So I'm measuring out the spices and Joe's taking care of the shrimp. So we're going to need cayenne, of course. And then sugar to calm everything down. Now take a look at the spices right here. And of course, don't forget the cornstarch. We're going to use this beef. So let me go ahead and slice it up. Stand by for a word from Josh.
Click the link below to get access to Bear Pantry Academy to get exclusive videos that you won't be able to see anywhere else.
Thanks, Josh. Now take a look at the chicken. This is a chicken breast that I washed with some vinegar and water, and I cut it up and lightly seasoned it. So now let me go ahead and cut up my beef. Now let me go ahead and wash the beef too. And I've told you guys before that I'm from Belize, so this is what we do to our meats. We wash it with vinegar and water, or lime juice and water, or lemon juice and water. So just let me go ahead and get the water drained off. And then I'll be seasoning the beef with a little bit of salt, black pepper, and ricotta. And I know that someone's going to ask what is ricotta, so let me go ahead and show you what it is. It is made from the annatto plant, and it comes like this, like a powder or like a block that feels more like clay. But I like the powder, and you can get this from my Amazon store, which is listed in the description below, alright? So just lightly season it because we have a lot of spices that we're going to put on the meat. And we do have ricotta in my lineup here on the counter. So let's go over to the stove now and light the burners and put some oil in the skillet. So this is about 3 tablespoons of canola oil. The other one I only put like 2 tablespoons. So all you need is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the cooking oil. Let me go ahead and put my oil back. And then grab the vegetables that's going to go in the dish. So I'm going to be using yellow, red, orange peppers and onion. Well, I should say onions because I think I'm going to use 2 onions in the long run. So 1. And you can use green bell peppers if you like, but I don't like green bell peppers, so I'm not going to put that, okay? So now let me put my chicken in. And this is the kind of dish that will spatter all over your floor. So in the long run, when you're done cooking this, you're going to have to mop, alright? Let me grab the beef. And the shrimp is not ready yet because Joe is still peeling and deveining. It always seems like that's the only shrimp that they put on sale, the ones that you have to do a lot of work to, right? So let me put all my beef in. And if you guys were considering joining my recurring membership site, I have a special deal for you guys.
Alright guys, so you know that I'm not going to make a membership site and not give my A1s, day ones an opportunity to join for a cheaper rate, right? So $27 a month times 12 months is $324 annually. But for right now, for a limited time, I'm going to offer a 70% discount off of the annual fee. So it'll bring it down to $97 for the whole year. That will save you, let me see, $227 off of the annual fee. All right, so you know that a lot of you donate when I do my live events, right? And you donate more than that. Some of you donate more than $97. So rather than donate, I want you guys to go ahead and come join the membership and pay for the whole year up front and get to enjoy all the exclusive things that everybody else is enjoying.
Alright, so I hope that some of you are able to join the membership while I'm running this discount because it would save you a ton of money and you'd be locked in at this low cost. So as long as you don't cancel your membership, each year you would renew at only $97 while everybody else would be paying $27 a month. So now let's get back to the cooking, guys. So I'm using 1 pot spoon for the chicken. And I'm going to use a different pot spoon for the beef because I don't want to cross-contaminate, alright? And this is why we're cooking the meats separately in 2 separate skillets. So if you only owned 1 skillet, you would have to cook 1 meat, set it aside, and then cook the next meat, alright? So now let's check on the shrimp. And Joe is still hard at work with the shrimp. I'm so glad I gave him this job and I'm not doing this part. Let's check on the beef. Yeah, this is coming along nicely, guys. I want it to get brown though. The chicken is doing better than the beef so far. Now Joe is rinsing the shrimp with some distilled white vinegar and water. Now let me go back to my chicken because I don't want it to burn. Let me give this a stir. And then now back to the beef. And look, the beef releases a lot of water on its own, right? So let me go ahead and add a little bit of water to my pot because I want to make sure that all these chicken pieces are well done, okay? So not too much water, just a little bit. Give this a stir. And the beef is still coming along nicely, not needing any water yet. Now let's take care of the onion. Peel and wash it and dice it up into big chunks like this. Let's take care of the peppers. I'm going to use 1 yellow pepper, 1 red, and 1 orange. And it's washed also, okay? Go ahead and just cut it up into some big chunks. I love these peppers, but I don't love green peppers. So put a little bit of water. This is the first time I'm adding water to the beef. And now look, the chicken's done. So I only added water to the chicken like once and let it cook some more. Now let's take care of all the spices. And this is what I had listed in the list of ingredients at the beginning of the video, right? The cornstarch will hold it together. Now normally if I were doing one meat for the fajita, I would just like mix up the spice and coat the meat with it before I cook the meat. But because I'm doing 3 different meats, I'm gonna add it in differently. So the big skillet is heated up. Put the fire on it first, then dump the beef in. Now let me go ahead and grab the chicken. So you're gonna need a big pot, alright? Put the chicken in. And then, this is the first onion that I cut up. I did end up using a second onion because I love a lot of onions in this type of dish. So 2 large onions. And grab the rest that's spilled right here. And then grab my peppers. Well, let me stir first. Get it worked in. Try not to move too fast because it's just going to jump out onto the stove or onto the floor. Now for the peppers. And it's getting thicker and thicker for me to stir with the spatula here. And the spices. Yes. Now remember, this spice has salt in it, so that's why I was only lightly seasoning the different meats and I didn't put any salt on the shrimp because the shrimp is salty already. Now put in the shrimp. The reason that the shrimp goes in last is because that can be overcooked, alright? So we only want those to cook until they're pink. So I just want to stir to get the shrimp near the heat, near the bottom of the pot. Let me get my wooden spoon, that will work better. Just kind of work it around slowly. This is giving the onions time to cook too, because we don't want those to be too bitter and hot. Just stir it, girl. Put some elbow in this thing. So this takes about 10 minutes or so. It's looking good, right? I hope you guys can smell this. So see how it looks when it's done? I'm
not going to be sharing any of this with the family. Come on, guys. I have to give them some, right? My favorite Mexican food. $24 for a plate of this. But they do give you refried beans and tortilla and stuff on the side. But for the 3 meats, it's expensive. I remember when this used to cost $15 for the plate. This will feed 4 or 5 people, alright? Enjoy. Thanks for watching. If you're seeing me on Facebook, don't forget to follow and like the page and put me in your watch so that you can know when I upload another video. And if you're seeing me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Bye now.